Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode here. Tonight, wow, can't talk. Tonight we're on the Western Wilds map, and as you guys can see since last episode, we got 4 more fields plowed in, and we got lime spread on all of them, so they're all good to go on that. We are going to get probably at least 2 of them planted today. I gotta double check, but I think we're planting some potatoes in one and sunflowers in the other one. Also, that we can get all the food required for our pig pen over there. We've also got some silage bales we need to try and get sold. And I'm going to show you guys my new fleet of tractors here in a moment. And then we'll see what else we need to get knocked out. But that's pretty much where we're going to start this episode, is selling those silage bales. And then we need at least some equipment so we can plant some potatoes, and then we'll go from there. So let's get started. Okay, so quite a bit's happened since the last episode here. I bought this new sprayer. This guy was on sale, and this is the one that we need for later in the game once we get some more money so we can do the spot spraying for weeds. This is the only sprayer that's capable of doing that. So that's just a modification to this guy later. Right now we just basically got the base model. The spot and spray thing was like another $40,000, and the sprayer itself was on sale for like $25,000. So it just didn't seem like worthwhile buying that right now. We also got a fuel tank put in. Nothing really over here. Bought a bunch of different seeds, some lime, some fertilizer, some herbicide, all the good stuff we need. Nothing too crazy going on there. And then down this way, I put in this new little shed, and this here is where all of our new Porsche tractors and implements are hiding. So we got 4 of these bad boys. I think altogether with the upgraded engine, they were like $13,000 a piece, and they max out at a whopping 50 horsepower. I don't know exactly when these guys are from, but they are pretty old, probably like the 50s or something, I don't know. But I got them all in a little bit different shades of red, so each one's just a hair different than the other one. And then we got a couple different planters here. These 2 are mainly for corn. We got some rollers so that we can roll the fields once we get the crops put in. That increases our yield by 2.5%, so we'll do that. And then we got these here regular planters, and these guys will take care of pretty much everything else that the other one doesn't do. And since we're already down this way, we'll run over here, check on our pigs, see how these guys are doing. We did just have some baby pigs. So we are now up to 60 of these bad boys, if we go in here and look. So these bottom 30 are the 30 that we started with. They are now 11 months old. You can see all the stuff over here. We got 9,500 liters of slurry now, which is just liquid poop. We got straw. We got enough food for now. We probably do need to add some more of the protein and root crop. So maybe we'll do that a little bit later. And then up top here we got the other 30. These are the new ones, 0 months old. So there we go. This pen will hold 270, and right now we are at 60. So we'll probably do similar things to what we do on the other maps. We'll let them get up to the max, and then we'll sell 30 at a time and just keep repeating that cycle. Where are you going? Anyway. So that's kind of what we got going on there. We do still have quite a bit of land, not quite a bit, but a decent little amount of land over here. I don't think we're going to put anything in there right now, because eventually I want to put some more pig pens in. But for now, let's jump in our truck here. I also bought this since last episode. I don't think we had this guy before. Got a Ram 2500 here. So we'll use this guy. This trailer back here has got auto load on it. So we'll go run and pick up some bales, and then we'll run to the sell point and get those bad boys sold. So let's get this party started. should make a decent little amount here. We got quite a few bales, not nearly as much as we got on our no man's land map, but still a pretty good amount. So we just gotta drive up by these guys and they should just hop on the trailer there, just like so. Ooh, I should probably watch where I'm driving. I think we can fit 2 more the way it looks. Yep. There we go. So we got a full load. Now we'll drive these down to the sell point. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to unload these by hand down there, but we're going to try unloading them automatically and just kind of see what happens. It's probably going to make a mess, but we'll give it a try. What's the worst that can happen, right? That was not ideal. Oh, that's a big ass tree. Didn't notice that before. That thing is huge. Did it say how much it weighs? No, of course not. That would have been neat. Anyway, let's get back in the truck here and get turned back around. Go across this little bridge. Seems a little sketchy. So right here, this is the bale sell point on top of the trailer right there in that little gap. So I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to drive down here and turn around because the bales automatically unload here on the left side of the truck. So we're going to give this a shot, kind of see what happens here. I'm not expecting this to go well. That one better than anticipated, honestly. Okay, so that kind of worked. We made a decent little amount there. I don't remember exactly what we started with, but that was pretty decent money. Okay, So on this map, up here there's a little diagram I'm going to show you guys somewhere where, there it is. So there are these little golden nuggets all over the map. They're indicated here by the thumbtacks on the screen. Each thumbtack is one of these golden nuggets. I believe there are 20 of them. I picked one up just to see how it worked and how much money they gave you. So they give you $50,000 for each one of these guys you find. And I put up a poll. Let me know what you guys think. Should I collect those on this map so we have more money, or should I just play it as a basic map like normal? Let me know what you guys think. And then starting next episode, based off the poll, we'll go from there. I'm not going to go around and directly collect all of them, but as we come across them, we'll pick them up. So just let me know what you think. Like I said, $50,000 each, and we'll go find them. Okay, let's jump in our truck. We'll head back to the farm. We'll take the shortcut this time. We don't have to drive all the way around. We'll just cut directly through some empty fields. And that way we can get all these silage bales sold. See how much money we end up with. I want to say we started this episode with like 130,000, something like that. So we already made quite a bit. Let's actually jump in here, see if it shows us. Sold bales. Oh, so we made 75,000 off that first load of bales. So, and we got 2 or 3 more trailer loads to sell. So we're gonna make quite a bit of money here in a second. We might be able to do some fancy stuff this episode. I didn't think we were gonna make quite this much money, but already back. It was much quicker just driving through the middle of the empty fields here. And as you guys can see, these are all of our new fields. I put these in after I got all the grass mowed and baled, all that good stuff. We put in a little road. We got some paths to the fields on each side. All kinds of good stuff. Yep, so we got about 3 trailer loads of bales here. So we're gonna make quite a bit of money. Did not do a good job of pulling in here. Let's spin back around. Try this again. There we go. Another 26 bales. Should get us another $70,000 to $75,000. And we'll just cut back through the fields again. I think after we get this load sold, we'll come back and we'll get our tractors going, getting some crops planted. Because, especially with those fancy Porsche tractors we got, which aren't actually fancy, they just look cool. And the fact that they're Porsche, it's pretty neat. But they don't go very fast and they don't cover much ground, so we'll get the process started there. If I remember correctly, we're going to be planting sunflowers with those guys, and then with our main tractor, we're going to be, depending on how much money we have here, we might actually just buy it, but we're going to be planting some potatoes, so we either need to buy or lease a potato planter, because those are that is a singular item or a singular crop type that gets planted in those. They have their own individual thing. Okay, let's drive down here a little bit. We'll get spun around.
Emotional, damn it!
Put those boxes there. Let's see, maybe if we get a little bit closer here, we can do this a little bit more efficiently. Yeah, that worked a little bit better. Yeah, we're already down to 5 bales. I see the problem. We are too far forward. There we go. That should be everything. Hey there, Jafar, how's it going? Okay, let's head back to the farm and let's get some farming stuff done. Or at least started. Let's get some farming stuff started. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. I ate a little bit too much food for dinner, so my stomach kind of hurts right now, but, you know, other than that, I'm pretty good. Okay. We'll shut that guy off for now. We'll run back over here. I think we'll start with our Porsche Tractors. We'll get these guys going. I gotta double check which planters I need to hook up to. I want to say we're gonna need the fancy looking ones, but let's just double check in here. Yep, we need the fancy looking ones, so we're only gonna be able to do 2 at a time, which is gonna be a little annoying. Oh man, these things take so long to start going. But look at these things, these guys are pretty fancy. We got the extra wide wheels for extra traction in the dirt so we don't get stuck. So where I'm at, it is currently just about 7 p.m. Okay, let's go get these guys filled up. Let's see if there's enough room for me to back in here and get close enough to the piles of seed. Looks like we're close enough. There we go. So these things only hold 100 liters of seed at a time. So we're gonna have to fill these things up quite a few times, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, it's definitely something different, and I like it. I got some pasta from Pizza Hut and some breadsticks. It was pretty good, but I definitely ate more than I should have. Okay, let's get this guy pulled in here. Actually, let's back up just a hair. Okay, so we're going to use some course plate for this, because I definitely don't feel like driving all over the field with these guys. Zoom in up here, and we're going to create a job. Open the generator. We're not going to do any headlands. We got 2 tools though, or we're going to have 2 tractors going. Up and down rows. Yep. All that looks good. Generate. Of course, it wants us to go diagonal. Why wouldn't it? Since we're heading in the opposite direction right now. And we'll actually, let's jump back in there real quick, because I do need to, what's that? We need to save this. Save course. Upper right, we're gonna call it for now. And then this one will start on the left-hand side at the first waypoint. And let's go. So we'll let him get started. Actually, we'll keep an eye on him real quick, just make sure he does this okay. Yeah, there he goes. That'll work. So he's pretty close to the edge there, but that's fine. Okay, let's go grab another tractor. So since we only have 2 planters, the benefit that that'll give us is the fact that, let me load this course so that way we're already ready to go. And you're going to be on the right lane. We'll just go forward. So we'll be able to use the other 2 tractors with the rollers, and we'll be able to kind of knock out both things at one shot. The gold nugget should be collected in December as an Xmas present. I like that idea. That's pretty solid. Though I wasn't planning to. I normally skip over the winter months in this for streaming purposes because there's not a whole lot going on. But maybe I could put together a little video for that and just post it as like an extra. That's a good idea. Oh.
Emotional, damn it!
Okay, let's drive this guy over to the old start point here. And we'll give the other tractor a little bit of time here to get out of the way. That way they don't run into each other. That should be far enough, I think. Ooh, oh, yep, that is true. I need to switch to sunflowers. There we go. Now we got the right crop in. We got Homie here on the tractor. Helper H with his tank top on and khakis, or capris, I mean. I don't know why you're wearing capris, but hey, whatever works for you, bud. As long as you get my crops planted. Okay, now that we got those guys going, let's run over and we'll jump in our other tractor, because now we need to go buy the potato planter so we can start getting some potatoes planted. So before we drive over there, let's just... Okay, I didn't buy it yet. Oh, where are you, potato technology? I guess we'll go with this guy. So this here's a mod. It basically just adjusts this where this will plant both potatoes and sugarcane and poplars the way it looks. And this here guy just plants potatoes, or we could just buy the... What's the difference here? That one's 3... Oh, this is 6 meters. Oh yeah, let's go with this guy. The question is, do we want to buy this, or do we want to just lease it? Ooh, that looks neat in black. What other colors we got? What about green? Oh, that's too bright. Nope, not green. Oh, not that either. Nope. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the black. Well, we have, what did we have? Like 2 more stacks of silage bales to sell, so that's basically going to pay for this. So let's just buy it. We will be planting potatoes pretty much every year, because we need those to take care of our pigs. So we might as well go with that. You know, I think what I'll do for the golden nuggets, I think I'll collect one or two each year in December. That way we're not getting them all at one time. And that way we'll always have kind of a little December bonus, basically. I think that's what we'll go with. Okay, so we'll head back to the farm. We'll get this filled up with some potatoes out of the seed bags, which doesn't really make sense, but the game lets us do it. And when I was looking in the shop the other day, I didn't see any crates of actual potatoes to buy. So this is kind of our only option anyway. So I don't think I can back in there, so we'll have to go to the gym here real quick. We're just going to set these here. We'll jump back in the tractor to get them loaded. Don't know how many bags we're going to need. That was, none of those buttons were the buttons I wanted to press. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we're getting some potatoes in. I'm not sure how many. No, we're probably going to need more than that. I guess we'll go with, we only got one more bag of seeds, so we'll just go with this. We're gonna have to buy some more seeds. Ooh, birthday month and December for the golden nuggets. That's another good idea. I like that also. I could do like one of each. So I think we'll go with potatoes in this here field. One thing I like about potatoes, I've never really planted them in the game, but I really like the way it makes the field look. I like how they kind of put trenches in there. I think that looks neat. So it's not really following along with what the planter's at. But that's okay. We'll ride along here for a little bit. Make sure we're good on potato seeds. Though, while we got a second, let's jump in here and we'll buy a couple more bags of seed. I know we'll probably just buy 4 for now. That should be fine. And since we're in here buying stuff and we're always going to need it, might as well buy a couple more bags of fertilizer. That way we're topped up on that. Yeah, this is a pretty decent sized potato planter, I'm not gonna lie. And it's kind of a base game planter. If you go in here, so we bought this here one, the Lizard brand. This one itself is a mod, but the exact same one is over here. This is the exact same one that we got. This is a base game implement. So same, everything else is the same. The only thing different about the mod is this one also lets us plant sugarcane and poplars the way it looks. So other than that, these two are both exactly the same. This one just gives us a little bit more options. Not that we're probably going to plant sugarcane or poplars in this series. Maybe we will though, but not right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this field is by far this is one of the coolest ones designed. Look at that. That looks so neat. Okay, let's see how these guys are doing over here. We'll ride along here. Well, these guys are doing pretty good on seeds. I was a little worried, but they're, well, I don't want to. I guess they're probably about 25% done, and they've only used a little under 25% of the seeds, so they might have just enough to get this field finished. It'll be close. So we'll see what happens there. That big ass gap. I'm guessing he's going to turn around and come back down this path again. I feel like these guys could be a little bit more efficient here in what they're doing, but I guess we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh man, this guy's used way more seed than the other one. This one's already below half. Huh. That's pretty interesting. I do notice what it's not doing is showing us the seed input. I wonder why that is. Okay, it's just not showing us on the map. That's interesting. Okay, anyway, so we've already got all of our lime spread. All our fields are good on lime. Once we get done planting these two, we'll have to get some fertilizer spread. I think we've already got some fertilizer and a fertilizer sprayer, or spreader if I remember correctly. Well, we got the sprayer, we could use that. But I also have some solid fertilizer, and we just bought a bunch of solid fertilizer, not thinking. But we got this guy, so we'll use this thing to get the fertilizer spread. That's very, very solid point there. I don't know why the AI struggles so much at the ends of fields. Like, why can't you just get that last little bit, buddy? Like, why? Why do you hate me? I mean, normally with course play, it's a little bit better. But as you can see, they still missed a couple spots here. Because right now, that's what I'm using course play to do this right now, so. But, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. As long as they're getting it done, I guess we can't complain too much, because they're saving us a ton of time. I guess we'll let them make a couple mistakes. Okay, let's see how this guy's doing real quick, and then we'll jump back in the truck. We're going to go sell another set of silage bales, and then we're going to go pick up all those bags, the seed and the fertilizer that we just got, because we're going to need all those here in a little bit, and that way we're prepared. So jump back in our 2500 Ram. And we'll use our auto load trailer here. And we'll get some bales put back on the trailer. There we go. Another 91,000 liters worth of silage. And as always, we really like using the multicolor bale wraps. I think it just adds a little bit more fun to the game. Obviously, you probably wouldn't use this in real life, ever, but definitely adds a little bit of flavor. things back again. Okay, that looks pretty well. We're getting the hang of this a little bit. Now we gotta head up to the farm shop and we'll pick up all those, the seed bags and the fertilizer. Looks like there's a hole in our door. And this mod could use a little bit of work, but it's still pretty decent. Oh, there's a hole in our glove box, or the side of our door there. Hold our back window too. Okay. I think we got enough of that view. Okay, what is the button to change? Turn it on and off. Oh, there we go, loading type. Round bales, nope. Square bales, nope. Not pallets, not liquid tanks, big bags. I think that's what we want. Maybe not. There we go. It most certainly is a holy door. Very holy. I can feel the spirit. For now, we will just empty those right there. And while our planter tractors are still going, let's load up the rest of these bales and let's just go get these guys sold. That way we don't have to... Wow, I cannot drive today.
Emotional,
That is the third time
damn
I
it!
hit something. I guess we decided to come do this too soon because one of our tractors just ran out of seed. Looks like it's the potato farmer or the potato planter. Man, this field looks so cool. Okay, let's go get this guy loaded up. That's a good question. What combine do I have? I am not really sure. I think it's the whichever one comes with the map when you start it. It's just one of the smaller base game ones. take a look here in a second exactly what it is. I honestly don't know. Well, let's go jump in it and see what it says. So this is the combine we got, the Nova 330. I think it's the same combine that we also have on our No Man's Land map. I think that's the only other one we have it on right now. But yeah, nothing too fancy about this one. It's pretty much one of the cheapest ones in the game. If we look at the shop here, go to combines. Where are you? Harvester. Yeah, so this is one we got right here. Nova 330. There are two smaller ones. They're both mods though. Neither of these are base game. I just downloaded this one. This one's real teeny tiny. If we ever start a new map where we're like no shit starting from nothing, this will probably be the combine we go with. It's only $12,000, so not bad, but it's also not very big at all, so harvesting with that thing would take forever. But yeah, that's what we got right now. We might upgrade rather quickly. I wonder if 1,000's gonna be enough. Let's just dump another 1,000 in here. Yeah, well, we might actually end up upgrading that combine. Especially, what we need to do is, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to check the shop here in a little bit, see if there's anything for sale. And maybe we'll look into upgrading that. Though we need to kind of be careful, because with how many different crops we're about to be planting, plus we're doing potatoes, we need to make sure we have enough money reserved for all the other equipment we're going to need. And none of these fields that we have right now are super big, so we may just stick with that combine at least for a year or so. Let's get this guy lined back up, and we'll get a worker going. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid combine. I mean, it gets the job done. It's not the quickest, and it doesn't hold the most, but I mean, when you're starting out on a new map, it's still pretty solid to begin at the beginning. Okay. Now our two tractors over here, our two guys in the Porsche, they're starting to get empty. That guy's still good, but this guy over here is empty. So for this, I think we're gonna just pick up a bag of seed and kind of empty it into the thing if we can. Oh, of course it let go of the worker though. That's convenient. Maybe it's already full. Nope, it did not fill that up. Can you drive, tractor? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna need to turn on the course here real quick. I am not 100% sure where he left off. This was the one on the left, so I think we need to be right about here. Yep, there we go. We're back in business. And then that should give us enough to make it to the end there. How's our other guy doing with seed? This guy was definitely using a lot less. Yeah, he's still got 46%. This guy will probably make it to the end of the field without having to fill up. Seems like with this guy being behind, he's not having to plant quite as wide of an area. Wow, just drive into each other, huh? Okay, let's go grab our other two tractors. And what we'll do with these guys is we'll get these guys set up to roll the field. That will give us that 2.5% yield bonus we were talking about earlier. jump in this guy first. So these are more of our Porsche tractors. Porsche diesel. I guess we could probably use the same exact course that we used on these other two. Yeah, we'll see how things go here with having 4 AI workers on one field. It might not go so hot, but I'm gonna say that they can figure it out. I'm gonna take a chance. Though it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. Interesting. Let's take a look here. Needs rolling. Why are you not rolling? Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna have to do this myself. Well, it rolled the grass. Why is it not rolling anything on the field? Okay, maybe we're not rolling it. Because it's certainly not making it look like it's doing anything. Huh. That's interesting. I guess we're not rolling the field. It's certainly rolling over the grass, though. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that. We'll put this guy back. Yeah, you think it just takes a little while to show? I mean, I could let him go for a little while. What's the worst? It can't hurt us, right? We'll let him go for a little bit. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? Hey, look at that. Our potato guy's done. And we still had quite a bit of potato left there. Well, no, not really, because we did put 2 more bags in, so it did just use a little bit of that second bag. Can we fold? Yes, yes we can. Ooh, will this fit in our shed here? That would be nice. See if I can make this. There we go. So we're all done with planting potatoes for the year. That was pretty quick and easy. So for the moment, actually, let's man, I don't like the way this tractor drives. We might have to trade this guy in. Let's see, is there anything for sale right now? Yep, but nothing that we need. We don't need that, and I don't think we need that. that's a good, that's a solid point there. That might not be the right type of roller. I did not think of that. Huh. You know, since you mentioned it, let's just do this. Let's jump in here. Where are they? Rollers. Right, these are crop rollers, right? You can improve, yep. So let's, man, even this small one is pretty big. Let's lease this guy. $2,000, that's not too bad. Nope, disconnect. Let's go pick up this other roller, and let's see if this rolls the field like it's supposed to. That could be a solid point. Maybe those rollers for those Porsche tractors just aren't set up for rolling of crops. It's a solid point. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it should have been doing something. So, you know what I didn't look at? Was this, our tractor has enough power to pull this. Hopefully it does. I guess since we're here, let's double check. 160? Ooh. Oh, we're good. This tractor's at 190 horsepower. One thing I really like about this map is the fact that our starting area is right next to the farm shop. That's real convenient. We don't have to drive 5 miles to go pick up stuff. It's just right around the corner. So convenient. Okay, let's see if this works any better. Yeah, because this other tractor is not making any progress. So let's jump over here. Let's get this guy stopped for now. And we'll just get him pulled out of the way. Yeah, because this roller definitely works out here on the grass. It's definitely rolling that. So, not really sure. Okay, so there we go. Now you can see on the map that we're making a dent there because we got the rolling section up. So I guess we'll just knock this out by ourselves here. Actually, we probably won't go super far because once yeah, it definitely looks like that Porsche roller is for grass. So that's a little inconvenient since I bought 3 of them already, but it's fine. Okay. So yeah, that roller that we just bought now, or that we're leasing, is definitely the correct one. So we're getting that knocked out. Though, what I want to do is wait for these other tractors to get done planting so I can go back around the edges here and just kind of touch up all these spots that they missed. Not that these little spots are going to make a big deal in the long run, but it's easier just to make sure that we got the whole field planted. Looks like that guy should have enough seed to finish planting now. Okay. Well, I guess since we don't really need these rollers now, I think we'll just sell 2 of them, because there's no point in holding on to them. I bet if I look at them now, they probably say for grass. Oh, yep, absolutely. Grass rollers and weeders improve the yield of your grass fields. Wow. If only I could have read the other day when I bought these. Okay, well, I don't think we need these guys, because I'm not super worried about grass fields. So we'll just sell those. Do we have to roll the potato field? That's actually a good question, and I'm honestly not sure. I wouldn't think so. Like, I don't think they would do that in real life. In the game, it did look like that was an option. So maybe we'll try it on like half the field just to see kind of what happens. Because if you look at the map right now, like I said, we got the needs rolling selected, and it does show that the field needs to be rolled. So I think maybe we'll give it a try like around the outside edge or something just to see what happens. I don't think in real life they would roll that, but I'm also not a potato farmer, so I don't honestly know. Actually, I guess... Yeah, like, with how nice the field looks, like, I feel like it's already technically in, like, a rolled state. Like, at least in real life. Obviously, in the game, you know, things in the game aren't always 100% accurate, so there's a lot of things you can kind of get away with here. But we'll see what happens here, you know? What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. It's going to change the state of the field. But it's showing the update. But I think what we'll do is, I think we're going to just do the outside edge. And then we'll just kind of see how how that affects our yield. And we'll go from there. Because I definitely prefer the way the rest of the field looks. Yeah, so over here on the field info, not the bottom box on the right hand side, but the other one, it does say needs rolling. And then if you go over here, it says no longer needs rolling. So, yeah, I guess it does need to be rolled, at least in the game. I still don't think that that's something that they would do in real life. But, and it definitely changed our expected yield in the precision farming mod box down in the bottom corner. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but over here where we rolled it, it's at about 97% expected yield, and then over here in the unrolled stuff, it drops down to about 93%. So it definitely did change it. So maybe we will have to roll more of the field. So I think I'm still gonna just do the outside edge, kind of like as a test type thing. we'll see how it turns out. I agree. I do think that this is weird. But like I said, sometimes in the world of Farming Simulator, things are not always the way that you think they should be. This is definitely not the first thing that is not 100% accurate to real life, so we'll play along though. Okay, well, while we wait for our two Porsche Tractors here to finish this field, they're almost done. We're going to jump back in our Ram 2500 that I left running and probably shouldn't have. And we're going to go sell these last silage bales. I do have a couple more that we need to try and throw on here quick. We're gonna try, well, how many? We can probably fit one in there. Let's see if we can't throw the other bale up top. Who knows what this is gonna do. And sure, we'll go with that. Okay, let's go get these bales sold. This should get us about another $70,000 to $80,000 again. I don't know what the price of silage is at right now, but I'm sure it hasn't changed too much. Gotta sell these last two bales. There we go. These bales are selling for about $3,000 a piece, which is quite a lot of money, but I'm not gonna complain. And that's probably not even a good price, honestly. I haven't taken a look. Let's actually take a look while we got a second here. So silage, right now we're selling here at the train yard. They're selling for $8.09, which that's actually a really good price according to this graph. Because according to this, the high price is $6.66. That's odd. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's get back to our farm. While we were driving over here with those bales, I saw that one of our tractors was complete with planting, so we'll go check on that. Because I feel like none of them were that close, but I guess we were wrong. Well, maybe they were done, because now it says helper B is, or worker B is done. I have a feeling we'll have to do a little bit of touch-up work on this field, but that's okay. Okay, we'll just park him there for now. And let's see what's going on down here. Yeah, it actually looks like they were done. That's surprising. How much seed we got there? Barely any. What about this guy? Okay, this one's got a little bit more. This way we can do a little drive by here. The only thing I don't like about these tractors is it literally takes 15 seconds for them to start driving. And I don't like that. Everything else about these, I'm a pretty big fan. But the fact that it takes so long to start driving, I don't like it. It's weird. And they're really slow to stop. But that could just be because they're like an older tractor, so I'm not as concerned about that. It's just the fact that it takes so long to start driving. Maybe whoever created these is trying to simulate something by making it take a couple seconds before you can start driving, but I don't know. Man, they missed quite a bit over here. They did really good on that edge of the field. That edge, they hardly missed anything. This edge, they missed like the whole way. Are you talking about... Oh, this guy? See, I haven't tried driving that one yet, but that's good to know. Now maybe I won't try and drive that one. I was gonna give it a shot, but if it's similar to these, then maybe I won't. Okay, so there we go. We got our first two fields finished planting. And even though we don't need to, I'm going to fill these guys back up. That way, next time we need them to plant, they will be ready to go. Oh, man, it would help if I drove in the right direction. I have to try that combine at least once. Okay, that's fair. We can give it a shot here on one of these maps at some point. Okay, so we got one tractor put away. Let's go, actually, let's get a worker hired here. Let's see if he can't make some progress getting this field rolled while we get this other tractor put away. These are pretty cool tractors though. They don't go super fast, but I like it. Oh yeah, definitely definitely a lot simpler times over here with these old Porsche tractors. I forget, does it say how old these things are, what year they're from? I don't think it does, but nope. Just old. But yeah, I definitely like it. I forget where, I think I downloaded this mod pack off of Mod Network. The description or the link for the website's in the description if you want to look for it. But it's pretty neat. It comes with its own equipment here. I haven't tried most of it yet. Just this roller that we can't use, and these two planters. That's all I've tried so far. But it comes with quite a few different things that go with it, so definitely a neat little mod. Okay, let's jump into this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's try and get this field here done, and then what we'll do is we'll get hooked up to the fertilizer sprayer or spreader. We're using the solid fertilizer, and we'll get these fields fertilized real quick, and then that'll probably be about the end of the episode. when do I usually stream? Normally it's obviously tonight at this time, and then so for me right now it's Wednesday. So where I'm at, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. I'm in the Japan time zone right now, so I don't know where you guys are all at, but 6:30 in, I think it's JST is the acronym, Japanese Standard Time probably. But yeah, typically Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays I think is what we're gonna go with. It was Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but Saturday seems to work a little bit better, so we're gonna keep giving that a shot. But I typically try and get them scheduled a couple days in advance, so you can always check back on the channel and it should show you what's upcoming. And then so on our Monday stream, we're doing No Man's Land. And then for Wednesdays, we're alternating between this map, Western Wilds, and we got a dairy farm one that we do on another map. I forget what the name of that map is right now. And then for our Saturday stream, we take it back old school to FS19, and we play on West Texas. Oh, nice. 11. That's not too bad. Okay, so we got the fields rolled. Now the only thing left to do is spread some fertilizer. I think the only fields we need to fertilize, yep, the only fields we need to fertilize are these two top ones. So we'll get that knocked out. That should be pretty quick. So what we will do, okay, we already got this knocked down. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. What? This map doesn't suck. This map is great. We got the freedom to do whatever we want out here. I would disagree. That dairy farm map is not better. But as far as do I have a favorite map? I don't necessarily know that I have a favorite, but I do like playing on No Man's Land. That's probably I guess you could call that my favorite. I also like the West Texas map on FS19. However, that map is not on FS22 yet, so that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I like this map and the and No Man's Land because you're kind of free to do whatever you want. Like, there's no fields already put in. You can put stuff wherever you want. If you want to build up a certain way, you can do that. I mean, I think earlier this episode we had like, at one point we were at 25, I think, for a little bit. It wasn't very long, but either way, we'll be back on the dairy farm next week. Okay, let's get this last little bit done, guys. Dang, you interrupted your gym session to turn on the stream? Man, that was nice. Just in time for the end, because that is where we're at now. Ooh, that would be a cool feature. Being able to create fields and then have the AI, work their own fields. That would be neat. Okay, let's shut you off. But anyway, we are going to call this an end to today's episode. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.